What's good? I had to jump on here for a little bit, and I'm about to just get into something real quick.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I guess I am camera ready. I guess as I just got home. Just an impromptu one, real quick. Not gonna be on too long, but you know, of course, with YouTube, everything gets a lot of videos on it, one topic, and I've been hearing lately to all today about the whole price point with how much it costs to build a PlayStation 5 and how much it's gonna sell for. And my whole point is like I and everybody's now starting to talk about the fact that they waiting for Microsoft's price reveal. And I honestly don't think Microsoft is gonna go below $500. I mean, but then again, remember last generation. Last generation, Microsoft overpriced the Xbox One, or did Sony undercut them back then? I'm trying to figure it out right now. It's alright, Sean. It's good. I'm trying to think about that. Was the last Xbox overpriced, or did Sony undercut them and take a massive L like they were about to do this generation coming forth? And the news even is that they are going to still make games that's going to be on both platforms, mean PS4 and PS5. So I had to listen to Ghost Robo talk about, oh well, I'm buying next gen hardware, and these things going to be anywhere between $400 and $500, and they're not going to show you they full power. Like with any new console release, do we ever get full console power directly out the box? Doesn't it take some time before these developers and even the first party developers learn how to really tap into the system? I'm good, Zone X. Like it takes time. So I'm thinking Sony and Microsoft would be retarded to abandon a fan base just right like on a drop of a dime and just say fuck you guys, buy PS5 or Xbox Series X, or you just left out in the cold. Now I want to hear the Sony ponies defend this because PlayStation 4 is still going to get the first party releases for some time too. Chip, go back over there. Get back over there. I start talking. Let me show this. You said 500 is a sweet spot now. Back in the 360 gen, nobody would go for that shit. Prime example, anybody remembers the PS3? Yeah, the the one with the bigger hard drive sold for $600, and the one I got sold for fucking $500. You know, thank you for that. I appreciate anybody that hit the like for that, but thank you. You know, we had a certain straggler that's been downvoting a lot of my videos. I mean, I don't get a lot of views or a lot of live views anyway because I only got like 512 subscribers. And I gotta say, only a handful of you guys really, really check check me out and actually interact with me on these live streams or even check out my recorded videos. So, and you said, Demetrius, you said my mom paid a lot of money for my PS3. LOL. See, still bitches about it since that. Your mom, exactly. That's a lot of money. I mean, I still got mine's right here, yo. My PS3, I got the original one. Let me see if I can switch to my unfiltered camera. Damn it, it's not in camera range, but I'll show you guys. Hold on. There we go. You can keep this view if you want to, so you can see the beautiful mess I have over here. As you can see, my Xbox 360 is right there. My PS3 is right here. As you can see, the original model standing up here. I even got the PS4. I mean the PS3 gun. I believe that came with it, or yeah, the move gun. I was playing Killzone in that, in 3D with that gun. I got a Street Fighter 15th anniversary arcade stick for the Xbox One. I mean for the Xbox original and the PS 2. I have a couple of things over here. Just a mess I gotta fix over here. But yeah, that's off my unfiltered camera, my original. I'm running on 2 cameras now. So let's go back to this camera here. You see, you said, how come you have 512s even though your channel is one of the oldest on? I could tell you one thing now. I'm not gonna hop around and kiss people's ass and make content because the algorithm, because this is what's cool for the algorithm. I'm not gonna clean my language up. I'm not gonna do none of that. Like a lot of people make a lot of anti SJW videos because those algorithms are very how can we say very attention grabbing, and a lot of them are disingenuous. I want to make stuff that I'm genuinely into, and creativity on YouTube died the moment it became about getting likes and subscribes, dudes who ride in the algorithm. It's the moment individuality died. Everybody does the same shit now. Everybody. And you said, "What's up, Mr. King Games? How you doing?" MR King. And then Sean, you said, "Yeah, I don't know about it. That's why, basically. I'm gonna just stick to me. I don't need. I like, and I'm at the sweet spot that I'm not doing this for profit. I'm not doing this for, uh, like to have a mass following. I'm doing this because I like to do it. I really do. You know what I'm into. You know what I like to do. You know what I do. I go to work. I'm a housekeeper. I'm a EMT, which I always keep my badge on me, even though my job at the hospital hates it because they don't want me to move on. They don't want people to see that I'm something different or get a job. But I volunteer as an EMT. I work per diem as an EMT. I'm a full time housekeeper. I might have a new per diem job working with. It's I work. I work for mines. You know. How you doing, blind man? And yeah, I'm gonna continue to do my thing, Sean. That's what I can do. But I'm not gonna ride the algorithms. So I think what I was talking about on the whole PS3 tip, those things were overpriced now. And now think that you got more advanced technology going for a cheaper price. I wonder how much it cost to build a PS3 back in the day. Like if it went for $600 for the one with the higher hard drive. Are these parts that much cheaper, or was the PS3 just they was just adding on so much? I'm good. I'm good, Sean. I'm good. Exactly. YouTube come up with so many. You are right. It come up with so many rules and stuff, and then you got people out there like Jukin Media that's copyright claiming videos. You can't do. I mean, even if I was into doing reaction videos, you can't really do those now because they want to copyright claim everything. So now all people got to do is sit here and talk about news that they're not interested in. Well, I'm interested in this game thing, and you know me, I really don't like. I really don't understand how a person in the gaming front can call themselves anybody could call themselves a hardcore gamer and only own one console. I ain't saying you have to own them all. Not saying that. But if you only play on one format, how could you call yourself a hardcore gamer? Like, or just a gamer in general. Now, you could call yourself a casual gamer. It's nothing, not all casual gamers are terrible. They not. It's just that if you are rocking on one console, just one console, a generation, you just put everything to the side and just say, fuck it. I'm only rock. All right, PS3 is dead. I'm only on PS4. PS4 is dead. I'm only on PS5. Like, a lot of people deprive themselves of things. At least I can understand if you had like a Xbox or a Nintendo or a Sony or a Nintendo, but some people, we got these three factions, but at least a lot of them keep within that faction because we have a lot of different fans that fight with one another is ridiculous. Wish you the best. You're one of the greatest. Oh, thanks, Onex, man. Man, I appreciate that. Just eating lunch and sizzling pork and some rice and change the content, do what you love and still just, I. But if I dwelled so badly on what I felt like I deserved and stuff, it takes away from my what I want to do and like being myself. Remember when I used to say, keep watching what you want, keep gaming what you want, keep being you. I still live by that. I still live by that moniker. I know I don't say it anymore, but I still live by that because I feel like that's all you can be, man. I'm not gonna sit out there and be doing backflips out in the grass field, throwing roundhouse kicks with a Naruto hat on, and playing the Nintendo Switch every day. Like I'm not gonna do that. Mm. Yeah, I've seen long and Blind Man. You said I've seen long time YouTubers shut their channels down because they don't feel like dealing with YouTube shit anymore. Yeah, like Alpha Omega Sin. I remember he used to be really into doing his channel. And then I heard his wife left him, and you know, and then he said I still can't. It's not going to be Zone X. I don't think it's going to be fully backwards compatible with old gen. I mean, they said this thing already costs $450 to build. So if that's included in that 450 price tag, I'll be fucking shocked. I'll be shocked if it's included with that. I think PS4, for what I've seen recently, it's only going to go back as far as PS4. That's all I've seen lately. That it's going to go back as far as PS4. And I think Xbox Series X is going to go Xbox One and through the game, through Game Pass, you're going to be able to play games unless they do what they did with the Xbox One. More than likely they will because Xbox is about their brand now. They can give a fuck about console sales. If they are selling you their brands and services and they can make more money off for customer without customers having to plunk down so much money on hardware all the time. The hardware is beautiful. It's a good thing. That increases the fan base, but they looking about making long-term customers. Like that's what that's why Microsoft made more money than Sony, despite Sony selling 100 plus million consoles. Sony didn't profit much because those things cost a lot to produce. And then, yeah, you made a lot of money off the software, which helped cushion what you spent on the hardware. But in the grand scheme of things, look what happened with Microsoft. Microsoft sold less consoles, which means they didn't have to build that many because the demand wasn't that high. But yet, Game Pass really brought them in profit. Xbox Live brought them in profit a lot. Like, put those two things together. And now I pay $15 a month for Game Pass and Xbox Live. And it's a lot of games on there. I don't have to buy a lot of games that I'm not too sure about. I mean, I was playing the Outer Worlds on Game Pass. I have it. If I wanted to soup up my PC enough to run it on here, I could. This is why they about their brand. They're going in a different direction, but this is how the gaming industry is going. You know? Yeah, I would be shocked, definitely. And you're right. Like you always said, man, nobody's gonna buy those licenses. So a lot of people are looking at it like this, like God, I just lost my train of thought. I was about to just basically just talk about the licenses of the PlayStation 5, all the older games. But if you go to PS Now website, they said you got access to a whole bunch of it. That's what I wanted to say. There we go. Being fully physically backwards compatible will cut into PS Now. It will. And people shouldn't sell their library. You know, I still got mine right behind this curtain. You know how I do. Well, I got a lot of it still right behind this goddamn curtain, yo. Y'all see that? What I got it all the time. They go Persona 3 and 4. I'm looking at them right over here and stuff. And I'm still adding to it. You know? I'm still adding to it. So yeah, because the warehouse workers that work in those hardware develop to make the parts and manufacture the parts, if they are in risk of getting sick from the coronavirus, a lot of these parts are going to be scarce to get. And that's the way Sony built their architecture. Whereas this is a advantage that Microsoft have in America, because people gotta understand, people in Japan don't like Microsoft. So you know the Xbox ain't gonna sell they gonna sell next to nothing in Japan. People for years in Japan will not let Microsoft in. So people, oh my, don't bring up sales to Japan with Microsoft. They ain't gonna fly. Never did. Yeah, I remember they was trying to say it wasn't because of the bats that the coronavirus, and they said that strand of coronavirus, because human coronavirus exists for years. If you look on the can of Lysol, you'll see it's one of the things it prevents on surface, human coronavirus. This is some animal coronavirus shit. This is an animal strand, which they say is from the bat. Yep, they stick together, man. But yeah, back on the console thing. Yeah, they never let them in never let Microsoft in. But Microsoft made a console in Japan, and they snuck it in. It was called the MSX. You know, you ever heard of the MSX? That's what Hideo Kojima built the original Metal Gear on. It was called that, and that MSX meant Microsoft Experiment. They got there. They snuck. They kind of snuck in Japan, and I think ever since when that was discovered, Japan really were pissed off. So yeah, yeah, that's a funny one, blind man. Coronavirus, something you get for drinking beer. I mean, that was people was running away with that. Corona even had to put out a fucking tweet saying, "Look, it's not the same thing. Our beer doesn't give you any sickness." No, does it? The Wuhan virus is a different strain within the family. Yeah, all that eating bat and shit. They need to stop that shit, yo. But this is why I don't eat. This is why I stopped eating Chinese takeout so many years ago. All the videos of them cooking rats and shit, and that beef and broccoli, beef looking kind of sus, or the chicken broccoli meat looking sus. I'm like, oh no, I'm good. No, I don't want that shit. I don't want to eat that. You know, then I don't even look. If you go into any Chinese takeout restaurant, and this is not being racist, observe what they eat when they're on break. They eat soup, white rice, vegetables. They don't touch that shit that they make for us. They don't. They don't touch that. Think about that. Yeah, I mean, like you. Speaking of that, speaking of Resident Evil stuff, did you remember when that whole zombie deer virus thing kind of creeped its way into the public news? That's been going on for years. There's a deer disease right now, and I'm waiting for the day somebody eats an affected deer. It probably happened already, but they probably have it under control. Yeah, like when it comes to people serving your food, you gotta be very cautious. especially people in this, especially in the neighborhood where I'm at right now, they have a lot of disdain for us. They do. So they could be feeding us shit. To be honest with you, because I've noticed the difference of Chinese takeout when you go into a nice neighborhood versus this fucking area I'm in now. It's a big difference. I still don't eat that food though. Yeah, that deer disease. I remember Kid Organic did videos about it, and they show videos, and you can see the fucking deer look like it was affected with the T virus. But a lot of the people in animal control said it's a common thing. Hunting deer yearly during the season minimizes this spread because they kill off a lot of those deer. Yep, this is why a lot of people need to shit. If they weren't such a bitch about hunt like licenses up here in New Jersey, I shoot me a deer too. But I ain't. No, I'm sorry. I have no use for deer meat. I don't have any use for. Well, maybe the dogs might like it. You know. And you said, I know this might sound over the top. Do you think zombies can be real? Um, I don't know if they can be real, but the sickness that spreads and kills people, yeah, that's definitely real. But as for something would have to eat away at your brain and leave you in a state, because there's been things like that, but leave you in a zombified state, but not bloodthirsty, craving flesh, animalistic. No, just basically your brain has been like deteriorated, like Swiss cheese up in there, and your functionality is gone, and you're just basically walking dead, like lethargic type walking dead. But as for flesh eating, no, no. But then again, science fiction has always been precursor to science fact. A lot of people don't think about that. And you said my brother had to get rid of damn meat because it had TB, tuberculosis. Ooh, damn, dude. You said it had TB. Ew, shit. Wow. Yeah, I don't really. I've seen funny videos in the past of hunters getting beat up by reindeer. They stand up like with their hooves like. I'm like, why are you getting so close to the deer? Shoot the motherfucker. Shoot him. Like shoot them. They have to standing up like just beat. Yes. I've seen videos that I was shitting myself in laughter because I can't believe it was like these days beat their ass. I'm like, you let your wife see women that get your ass killed. You trying to do shit to impress women. Case case in point, it's Valentine's Day here in America. Even if I was in a relationship right now, and I'm technically am, man, please, this is a holiday. I do not. It's corporate. It's like who said it best? Valentine's Day is like paying to eat out of your own refrigerator. When you bought everything in that motherfucker, and now you got to pay to eat out of it. So I'm gonna buy you some edible underwear, and we're gonna have wild, crazy romantic sex. Shouldn't we have wild, crazy romantic sex a, a lot? Unless we got kids and we need to get that quickie in every now and then, you know. And how does a couple who have no children and don't want any children, how do they go about cleaning up the mess? Even no, I'm sorry, the ones with children, how do they go about cleaning up the mess? Let's say for example you're trying to get a quickie in, and you like, do you let the man cream pie inside you, or that's why I got to ask the lady, did the man bust off inside you, or if you come out the bathroom when your baby crying with it dripping down off of your butt. I don't. It's stupid shit. So let me see. Let me catch up with it. Dog. A hunter dog. A hunter down here got gored by that dog. Got gored by that. Nah, see, that's the thing. I don't know. I couldn't let my dogs be like involved in that type of hunting. Maybe the beagles the point, but the beagles point they bark. They do the hoo hoo. I don't want the deer to run away. So why don't we just quietly find a spot where we can hunt them from and hide the scent of your urine so the deers won't be turned off by that. Pee in one of these tin cups that blocks the scent. And then shoot the motherfucker. But as for bringing my dog into this, no, fuck no. You said zombie deer infected, train. Use pits to hunt hogs. Yeah, but those things they be fatally injuring those damn things because of they damn you know how the hogs are, they gore too. I don't want the no. 'Cause I know hogs are problems. I remember what movie was that back in the day when somebody killed one and ate it? Oh, Rambo, First Blood. Yeah, but back on the gaming thing too. What you guys think, yo, about this next generation coming out and them wanting to continue to support the current platforms? Because I was thinking just weeks ago it was a controversy when Microsoft wanted to do it, but now that Sony looking to do it too. I bet I'm gonna hear some crickets. Speaking of Discord, let's see if we can get Discord running for a little bit. So be switching to P. Yeah, be speak. That's one thing I want to bring up. I'm glad you brought up PC, Blonde Man. A lot of people on these console fronts are starting to act like PC gamers when they want all specs, polygons, and all this other stuff, but they don't want to spend a lot of money on it, right? But you want PC performance, but you complaining about how much a console costs. This is how a lot of people are. This is the contradiction right here. And Phil Spencer said it. Look, it's let's focus on frame rates and how games run and perform rather than just throwing polygons up on the screen. You know, man, PC is expensive, like to actually maintain. Yeah, that I seen them Robert Pattinson Batman. That's the test screening. That bat symbol, the metal of that bat symbol on his chest, the insignia, is made from the gun that killed his parents. I kid you not. If you look carefully at it, it's the gun that killed his parents. He dismantled that metal and built it into the bat insignia. So he's using the very weapon that caused him misery to strike fear into the heart of bad guys. Let me see about Discord for a second. Give me 1 second. All right, let's see if my Discord is up. And will it give me problems last time like it did in the old stream? Yeah, Robert Pattinson is Bruce Wayne / Batman. You see if it runs, because I tried to get it on. And let's see, it says parsing the load, checking for updates. Let's see if anything pops up. No, they're saying the suit it kind of reminds me of like the first Arkham game, like Arkham Origins. They say what it what it looked like briefly. Let's see. I got it. Man, I don't know if the voice will add over, but we will see. Let's see. Well, my Discord is up. Let me see if I can bring the sound into the stream. Okay. Anybody wanna call in? Demetrius, Zonex. Let me see. The Discord is up. Let's see if we can bring it in. Let me see if I can make a call. Hey, all right. Hello? Give me 1 second. Give me one
Hello.
second to fix it.
All right.
I know they could probably hear you, but I can't. Let me go over to here to my
All right,
OBS.
sir. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Not sure if anybody can hear me right
All
now.
right. See. Got this going. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me? I can hear you. Loud and clear.
Give me 1 second.
I don't think you can hear me.
I know I'm trying to hear him. This is always a common issue that y'all can both hear us, but I'm trying to hear him. Give me 1 second. Oh God, Michael
Okay,
Does Life
so yeah, they can
making
hear
up
us, but obviously you can't
more
hear me,
clickbait
Kazama,
saying that Resident Evil 3 got delayed because of coronavirus. He's not telling the truth. But let's see something. Let me try
Resident
to
Evil
get this.
6 predicted
Go.
the coronavirus, guys.
This is always a problem.
Resident Evil 6 predicted the coronavirus. Man, I just hope you fix this damn thing
He's
so we can
full of
get into
shit.
some
You
chat.
know it. All right, I'll try to fix it. Let me go to OBS. I mean, go
Speak
to
louder.
my
Hello, can you hear me?
voice meter.
Am I good?
Give me a second. A little bit. I can hear you
I believe I'm good.
doing the backup. I'm looking at the live stream, but I can't hear you through the headset yet. And this thing, yeah, I wish I had a more. It all seems here.
You'll fix it.
All that
You'll fix it.
through. Hmm. Man, it's always been troubling. So,
Yeah, unfortunately, Discord isn't really that compatible with OBS. It's got a pain in the ass. I mean, I use OBS myself when I stream, but yeah, I don't even play around with that. It
alright.
is complicated because everything is so freaking manual, and you got to connect everything. So yeah, it is a pain in the ass. Hello, sir. Thank you for contacting customer support. Can you hear me, sir? Hello, calling from India, sir. Can you give me the credit card?
I got it.
Contacting.
I can hear
You
you.
got it?
Stop doing that
You can
accent.
hear you. Oh my goodness. I'm
I
stopping
remember
the
what
accent.
I had to do last time. I had to change the bit sampling. I got you. Here we
All right,
go.
good. Oh my goodness, it is really great. Oh
Yes,
man,
it.
it's good. It's good to hear you. It's really good to hear you, Kazama. It's been a while, man.
Yes, it
Been a while.
is.
Oh yeah.
Now, you want to hear me?
All
You
right.
really want to hear me?
Here I
Go ahead.
am. This is my true voice. Yes, it is.
Beast.
Now I can be myself.
Nah, I'm good. I'm good. But yeah,
So how you been, man? You good?
yeah, I'm alright, man. Just going through this whole thing. I almost beat somebody up at work. That same guy I told people about on my Black Conscious of Fury video.
I've seen that one, and I
He
commented,
almost got
and
into a
yeah,
fight with
that's.
another worker today at work. This dude's mouth
Oh,
is
it
out
was
of
another guy.
control.
Holy shit.
And this dude works in the same area as him. This dude is about 6'5", 240 pounds, and he muscle. He was about to beat this dude's
Uh,
ass. I'm like, yo, your mouth is reckless, man.
God damn. The hell, the fuck is wrong with people?
I
Like
don't
seriously.
know. People got these issues, man. They think at work they can talk to people any other way because the job protects them. Let's say, for example, they antagonize you verbally and you smack the shit out of them. You're going to get fired and they're going to play victim when they know they
Yep.
antagonized you to harm them or curse them out.
Yeah, it's really funny how when you meet them outside of work, oh, it's different now.
Yeah, they're
It's
very
different.
quiet when they're outside of work. You don't see much of that.
Yeah,
You really don't.
completely different.
And I wonder, can we do multiple people on these calls?
I believe so. Yeah, I believe you can invite multiple people. Yes, you can do that.
Anybody else? Let me see if anybody else want to like bring in, like, so we could do
Yeah,
that.
yeah. You
Um,
just bring them to this group, to this specific group, and they can just jump in the call. That's it. That's all they do.
okay.
All right.
I'm trying to figure that out now. I mean, like, I got Demetrius here. Let me see if I can bring him in. If he answers, let me see. Like,
Hang on. Let me share
cause
the
I got the
screen. I
call
gotta share
here.
this.
All right,
All
so I'm trying to see where do I add it in? Turn on screen, turn on camera, mute.
right.
I don't even know how to add someone to this. I'm still getting used to the Discord.
Yeah, it is. It is a bit complicated, but I only did it like a few times. I believe that there's a I don't know, an extra option in the group itself where it allows you to invite more people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think it's the one that is like a box next to the search bar, the plus box thing. Yeah, you click on that and you can send
Oh,
invitations to other people. Yeah, you just click on that.
all right. I see it.
Good.
Hello? You see me? Can you hear me? Hello?
Hello.
All right. Let me
We're good.
see if he wants to come in. He can. All right, but yeah, we just continue on, man. So how's everything been over there
I think it's been nice. You know, just like the rest of the world, everybody is getting crazy about the coronavirus and nobody orders Chinese food. Understand? No more Chinese.
I mean, hey,
Yeah,
that's
even
how it had to be.
even over here in Saudi Arabia, man, I'm telling you, shit is it's just going crazy.
You're about to make those people close up shop. That's pretty much what you're gonna do.
That's what's happening, man. It's just people stopped. I shit you not. People stopped going to Chinese restaurants. I just drive by these Chinese restaurants here in the capital, Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Nobody. I see nobody. And the store, and
Nobody.
the restaurant is open. I don't see anybody. I was like, wow, so this is serious. Like nobody's even thinking
Yeah.
about getting a. Now I don't know about using like a food app and whatnot, but when I drive by these restaurants, I only seen a few. I haven't seen anybody. I shit you not.
You know, there was a boat like that came back, a tour boat in docked in Bayonne, New Jersey, which is the town over from my town, and they had to
Mhm.
test 12 people off that boat who was sick, but they all came back negative, thankfully.
Thank God. Good. It's good.
Now they even
Yeah.
had one testing at my hospital. They had him
Yeah.
quarantined off in my emergency room. I'm like, God damn it.
Ah, man, it's serious. There was a case of an Indian woman here in my country
Mm-hmm.
where they had to quarantine her. Uh, and this happened, I believe, not in my town, in another one, which is called Dammam, which is close to Riyadh, my city. But yeah, it happened there in a hospital. So they quarantined her, I believe. But yeah, that was an Indian woman. But other than that, no, I haven't heard any other major outbreaks here. But that's about
Okay.
it. Yeah.
So did she test positive?
I can't recall. You know, I
Oh,
just heard that,
okay.
oh yeah, she's been quarantined and whatnot. You know, that's what I heard, but I haven't really saw any too much details about.
No, I gotta like thankfully I ain't come in contact with anybody who potentially had it because of working out there in the emergency medical field. Ugh.
Yeah,
I've had
it's
two
good, you know.
patients last weekend that working 911. They was like, you know, I got hepatitis. I'm like, which one? I don't remember. They don't know if it was hepatitis A, B, or C. I was like, fuck. One dude split his face open by falling on the damn side, falling off the sidewalk. So I had to deal with his blood. Luckily, you know, of
Mm,
course, with gloves and everything, but
yeah,
I had to patch him up. But the fact that he has hepatitis and don't know which type,
yeah, that's just
yeah. So that's a lot of the dangers I deal with.
yeah, man. I mean, your work is never easy. I mean, my sister, she's a surgeon.
Ooh,
Um,
good God.
yeah, right now she's actually yeah, she's not even here. She's in Dubai because she's attending a medical lecture, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
She told me that. So yeah, she actually left like about two days ago. Hopefully she should be here like tomorrow. So yeah, she's just attending a medical lecture and back. But yeah, it's just crazy with everything going on.
And he's right about this. If you look in the comment section, it said NASA reported that an asteroid will hit on this month.
I've seen that. I've seen it. Yep. Some
That's
giant
tomorrow,
rock.
right?
Well, that's what they said. No, I don't think it's a big ass type of asteroid that'll obliviate the whole Earth. You know, I mean, if it is, then it's good knowing you, brother. I mean, I know we haven't talked much, but it's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure, Kazama. Trust me. I really wanted to meet you, sir. I really wanted to hang out, but it's been a it's
It's
been a
gonna,
pleasure.
we all gonna,
But no,
ah!
but no,
We're
I
like
don't believe
Terminator
this.
2.
Oh yeah, they're just gonna blow the whole thing
Just
up. But no,
disintegrate.
I truly believe this is just you know how news are. They tend to
Yeah.
blow things out of proportion, right? For clicks. Same thing with the coronavirus. Now I do
Yes.
believe the coronavirus is a bit dangerous, but they are blowing coronavirus out of proportion just
That
for
is
the clicks
YouTube
in the
life,
media and
man.
whatnot. Yeah.
That's YouTube
YouTube
life.
Life and even the news. Yep,
I
YouTube
know.
Life and even the news. They want the clicks. They want the views. That's how it works.
because they actually, like I said, that's all it's been about lately on YouTube is riding the algorithm. People just sitting there like I'm gonna bring it up again. How many
Yep.
videos? Hey, Java Bina. How many videos have we seen about fucking Brie Larson? Some people still talk about her. I'm like, why?
I don't know, man. It's just some people.
This is why because YouTube and social media, like YouTube has a heavy infestation of incels, man. Lots of
Yeah,
them. And
they
for some
exactly.
reason,
They just tend to chase the what's hot, what's out there, the trends. And even when you spoke, you yourself, you said something about, how SGWs, but what's worse than the SGWs is the anti-SGWs. Now, I
yes.
do hate SGWs myself. I do hate SGWs,
Mhm.
but that doesn't mean I have to go put my face out there and, talk about them every goddamn day. No, just ignore them. I'm just live my
Yes.
life.
Yes.
But these anti-SGWs, no, that's all they talk about. It's like, okay, I get it. You hate them. Now, can you move the fuck on? No, I'll just keep talking about it. They got a lot of time in their hands, man. You know,
They got
it's
him.
just dumb. It's dumb.
I mean,
It
and
really is.
when Geeks and Gamers, the guy that, that's in charge of that, he said on the live stream, he was like, he don't give a fuck about a lot of stuff. He talk about it because it gets clicks and people respond
Hmm.
to it. And people, that's it. That's why he did 100 something fucking videos all over that woman in Captain Marvel. And guess what? That movie still made over $1 billion fucking dollars. All this talk about her, what? Why? Because during the interviews, she embodies Carol Danvers, who's kind of a bitch,
Yeah.
but when you see her on anything else, she's one of the most girliest girl. Like people understand when they selling a movie. Fuck, like
It's just something they talk about, man. They just want to find something to talk about. Again, it is not really
and
that
what's it
much of
going
an
on now? Now people are actually on Twitter, actually trying to make a big deal over the fact that Marvel's upcoming film, The Eternals, has gay characters in it, and I'm like, who fucking cares? Everybody go
I mean,
watches the movie. Every
unless they grab one of my main characters that I like and they turn him into a gay. But no, I mean, listen, I have no problem
nobody cares
with.
about the Eternals. They're gonna make you care
Nobody
about them.
cares.
Nobody knows
They
about
can do
them
whatever they like. Yeah,
but
it's not
Icarus.
that big of a deal.
The only one
But you
I
know how
know is
people are.
Icarus.
They just blow. Yep, they just blow it up as like, oh, because they're adding gay characters and whatnot.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Look at that
it
five
is
seconds
just.
in the Rise of Skywalker at the end when they was home celebrating and those two women kissed each other for 5 seconds on the screen. Less than. Oh my God, Star Wars did this, and I'm like, oh my, you gotta be fucking kidding me. You
And
gotta be kidding me.
didn't that the same thing? It kind of happened with the trailer for The Last of Us. Now, I will admit, I do believe the way that they showed The Last of Us 2
Hmm.
with now I already knew that Ellie was a lesbian, with the DLC of the first game, right?
Yeah.
But um, it's just the way they showed it the first time. It was unnecessary. Now it's things like that you can sometimes agree with. Like,
Yes,
yeah, it
I
was
agree with that.
unnecessary.
I agree with that.
Yeah, because that was like the very first opening. Like, come on, like already kissing? I don't even know this bitch. Like show some fucking story. I don't want some fucking lesbian action. I can go to X videos, X Hamster.com. Okay, I can watch that shit and get thrown the fuck off over there. But here, this is a sequel, a great sequel, and now you're just showing me, yeah, that we can just all agree on. But the thing with the Skywalker thing, it was just 2 seconds. It wasn't really
Yeah,
that
it's
big of
two
a deal.
seconds.
Yeah, it didn't even bother me. Like fuck
I
it.
was like, that's it. But nobody talks about Batman v Superman doing the justice, the unrated cut with those two men on the boat kissing in the background while Clark was on the ferry.
Oh, I didn't know about that one. I did not know about that one.
Give me a second. Let me see if I can show you. Give me 1 second. I was like,
Right.
yo. I think years ago I did a video about that. Like, yo, did anybody else see this? Nobody
I did
paid
not know
attention
about
to
that
it.
one.
Nobody gave a fuck.
I I had no idea about this.
Hold on,
I
let
didn't
me
know
see
about
this.
this.
Let me see if I can find
Uh,
it. I was dying,
uh,
bro. Like, let me see if I can find it on my own. Let me see. Dawn of Justice, men kissing, going boat. I was cracking up, bro. Like, I was like, is this really happening? See, I'm gonna have to find it in my own videos. I have to go to. Let me go to my videos. Hold on. Let me go all the way back. Let's see. All. Yeah. Let me go to all my videos. Videos. All right. I'll go way back. Cause I think I did that really when I started doing info. When I started doing videos again. That's when I did. So it was way back.
Oh man, you gotta dig deep. There's like so many videos you gotta go through.
Yeah, I don't believe I did this many fucking videos. That's when I had
There's
a lot of time on my
shit.
hands before. When I
Yeah,
got this,
the funny thing, I remember you used to make a lot of videos, but yeah, it was just a time where you had a lot of time, but now no. Yeah.
yeah, I don't have much lately. Let me see if I can find it. Damn, I have a lot of fucking videos. That's because I had, yeah, like I just said, I had a lot of time on my hands.
So yeah.
Where is it? I don't believe I made this much. But my Resident Evil 7 ones,
Oh yeah, the Resident Evil 7 ones I see them.
yeah, that
Yeah, I'm
came
go-
from the heart. I really had problems with that fucking game.
yeah, that game was garbage. That was actually the only Resident Evil game where I haven't bought it,
Mhm.
and I literally just skipped and saw the ending. I just wanted to see the ending.
It
That's all
is
I
right
did.
here.
Hey, what's up, everyone? KazamaFury here. I need to ask a question. This is a, a video freeze frame from Dawn of Justice Ultimate Edition when Clark is on the ferry.
Yeah, this is
Is that two men in the background making
the
out, or is that a woman
homoerotica
dressed in a Carhartt and
uh
Scully?
the part of the
Because
movie. Yeah, I
I'd
did not
never
know
paid
about this.
attention
I
to
had
it,
no idea about
nor is
this.
it a big major deal, but it's just, wow, it's just subtle. I didn't even see it the first time. So check it out. I don't know. Anyone, I'm looking at this live. You tell me, is that a woman you think, or is that a guy?
Yeah, I didn't know. I ever did a video here. Sony's looking at one up Microsoft again. I'll just let me exit out of this one. There we go.
Yeah, that was it. That was pretty
Yep, that
much
was
it.
it. Remember this
Well,
video.
Yeah, but I
holy
didn't.
shit.
Yeah, I didn't
Let me
even
try to
knew
get out of
about.
this.
Hiroki Totoki,
Uh,
CEO of Sony Japan, has gone on Twitter and actually said that they will not have
I mean,
a
I really don't
price
want to get
point
too
to
much into this
PlayStation
whole
5
thing.
until they.
All right, here we go. Get out of this one. Let me
Right.
go back to my other screen. Yep. And look in the comment section. Blind Man and Sean said Resident Evil 7 doesn't exist.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. We just jumped from. I know they're going to make an 8. Okay, so basically we're going to jump from 6 to 8. I don't know how that happened, but it's gonna happen.
But they said
Um,
it's supposed to have Ethan back in it as a playable character, and it's supposed to be first person again. I'm like,
that's the That's
oh,
the rumor. The funny thing. It's the funny thing. One of my friends told me that Ethan Winters was mentioned in Resident Evil 5 in one of the documents and
yes, he
whatnot.
was.
Yeah, I was actually shocked when he told me. I was like, holy shit. So he was mentioned.
Yep.
So he is kind of way like an important character in a way. But man, he's garbage. He is garbage. I just listen. If you're gonna bring him back, kill him off. You know. The funny thing, me and Nemesis is one of the greatest
Yeah.
people I know. He and I, we talked about Resident Evil 8 a couple of times, and we were thinking, how about when it comes to killing off main character? And I believe, and I don't think it's gonna happen, but what do you think if they killed off Leon Kennedy? Like, he goes out like a fucking G, just for the
It
greater
depends.
good.
I thought that would
It
happen with
really
Chris
does.
first.
No, I think Chris needs to stay. Chris is a main character along with Jill, and they need to promote Chris better. I'd say Chris was cooler in 5. In 6, he was like he's just generic as hell in 6, and in 7, I don't know what the hell that thing was.
Exactly.
Horrible
That's why he
character
needs to die.
model.
That's why he has to
No,
die.
no, don't say that. One of my greatest characters next to Solid Snake. No, I love Chris Redfield, and
He punched
he
the
needs to.
fucking boulder.
Well, so what? Leon ran from a fucking boulder, so
Yeah, but
I mean,
Indiana Jones ran
okay.
from one too. What's the big point?
Well, Solid Snake moved through a freaking microwave in the ship of Outer Haven.
Exactly.
Okay, he survived the whole fucking microwave. Okay, if you can,
Yep.
if you're still cool with Snake, I'm sure you're still cool with Chris punching a boulder. So we can let that one pass.
Yeah, I don't know, man. But Snake was a clone of the Big Boss. Chris just put some steroids in his arm.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, his design in Resident Evil 5 is a little bit dumb as far as the muscles go, but I mean, he had like a cool ass, the whole design, the hairstyle. I mean, his hairstyle in Resident Evil 6 was military. Like, he looked generic. Like, they just picked any character model and was like, yeah, that's Chris.
Oh,
That's
but
Chris.
you gotta
There you go.
remember the sequel to 6 was technically was the third movie
Vendetta.
Vendetta. Yeah, that was pretty much
Yeah,
the sequel
yeah.
to 6.
Yeah, and even his character model there was literally they used the same character model from 6, but they kind of modified it a little bit. So they didn't even work that much on Chris.
See,
Leon is Leon,
Leon became
It's
John
pre-
Wick.
Yeah, he became he became John Wick with the
Leon
whole.
is sick, bro.
Yeah, but he is overrated. I really don't like Leon.
No, I love Leon.
Me personally, well, I'm against you there because I'm the complete opposite. I fucking hate him because he's the poster boy of the series.
No, he's not.
Uh,
Chris is.
Yes, he is. Chris is not. Chris
What
is
did-
barely mentioned.
What did Leon call
I mean-
Chris in Vendetta? He if it isn't the BSAA's golden boy. Chris.
I'm
is not.
sorry.
Leon is just
The-
a government agent.
No, Leon is just the emo boy of the series. I'm against you there.
No, he's just
because look, Leon,
tired of this shit.
he's just
he's-
overrated. He's overused garbage. I'm sorry. Look, he used to be cool back in Raccoon City and even Resident Evil 4. He used to be cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
But anything after that, man, I'm sorry. It's
he was
just,
only in
yeah.
he was only in like what 6?
In 6, he was an ass. I think we can all agree on that. I'm sorry. Him in 6, dumb. It was
Why?
literally dumb.
Why you say that?
I mean, we can. Well, because the fact that I can't let Ada go. I
No,
mean, he
he-
kind of.
Wait a minute.
It's just he was. It's just he was just so on about it with Ada. I mean Carla, but he thought he was Ada. In Resident Evil 6.
So did Chris.
Well, Chris wanted to kill her. The
Yeah,
other one
but
just wanted to.
They all thought it was Ada.
I know,
They only
but
made it
still, I mean,
Different
It
for
could have
us.
been-
For us.
yeah, I mean, sure, we didn't know, right? We didn't know. We had no idea
No,
that
we
was
knew.
Carla.
Like the gamers knew, but the characters inside the game, it only made it difficult for them to figure that out.
I mean, they could have made it better. I mean, Resident Evil 6.
6 could have been a better game overall.
It could have. It is just a chaos. It's just a chaos as far as the story.
But
the
Chris let his
execution, they-
boyfriend die for him.
Piers. Piers was a cool character. May he rest in peace. Piers was pretty cool.
Yeah, he let his boyfriend die for him. No,
Shut
Piers
up,
was
man.
gay.
Shut up, man. Shut the fuck
No,
up,
seriously,
man.
he was.
Really?
Yes,
You
I'm not
serious?
joking about that. Piers was a gay character.
You serious?
I'm serious. Dead serious.
Wow.
Not even joking about it. I kid you not. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, that is news to me. I did not know that. Okay.
And then everybody around Chris dies too. The chat! The chat! I'm like, what the fuck is this? I'm glad Sheva's still alive, but the best thing Sheva could do is just stay away from Chris before she ended up dead too. Or going out the window like Jill.
Yeah, well, at least both of them girls are still alive, thank God. But okay, I did not know about Piers being a.
Yes, he's a gay
All
man.
right.
Did you know
Yeah,
that
that is. I
Shinji
had no idea.
Mikami did not like Rebecca?
Come on, Rebecca.
He didn't like her because he don't like submissive females. He likes strong ass kickers. That's probably the reason why Alice ended up being like Alice in the fucking movies.
Alice. Yeah, that's just a horrible, horrible character and a horrible actress.
Now she's actually not horrible. That's just a bad movie. I've seen her
it is
in
a
other
bad
stuff.
movie.
Like I've seen her in, especially in Spike Lee. He Got Game. When she played the prostitute. She could. It's just she just does bad movies like Gerard Butler. He's like, I just do shit movies, but he if you put him in something good, he'd be good. He just do
I don't
shit
know,
movies.
man. I don't.
Seriously,
I don't know.
she is. I've seen the other stuff. She is good. She just like doing these movies because they easy to do. But
the live action movies are just garbage. I think we can all
then,
agree on that.
like,
yeah.
come on now. I loved her in Fifth Element, playing that alien fish out of water, Lilo.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then she was in stuff. She's been acting since she was young. She's only, 3 years older than I am. She'll be 45. She's my brother's age, actually. She's
Interesting.
Her daughter looked exactly like her. That was her in the last Resident Evil movie.
Oh yeah, I've seen the Instagram pictures on her Instagram.
That was her daughter who played the Red Queen.
Yeah,
the simulation. That's her daughter.
No, I didn't see that one. No.
And I knew it. I knew it when they showed old Alice in the pictures before that movie came out. I was like, wait a minute. And they said it's not a future jump. I was like, Alice got to be a clone. Sure enough, she is a clone.
God damn.
That's what happened in the final Resident Evil movie. She's a uninfected clone. See, the original Alice had this disease that rapidly aged her, so she cloned herself. She perfected a clone where she took that disease out of. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they tried to make more of the perfect version of Alice, but those clones were just not.
And here's the thing: the whole live action version of the Resident Evil movie.
They just do shit at the screen and just hope this stuff.
It's garbage. Whether if you like the actress Mila or not, I think we can all agree to this. I mean, I don't like her.
I like
honestly.
Sienna Guillory.
I honestly don't find her attractive, But again, agree to disagree. We all got our tastes and whatnot.
No. It ain't even about attraction with her. I like Sienna Guillory, who played Jill. She fine. That British.
Oh yeah.
The one who she's Cuban and British. Yeah, her.
Hang on. I think I'm confused here. Was it the hold on, she's Cuban.
And British.
Match.
She played Jill in Resident Evil 2 Apocalypse and Resident Evil the 5th movie.
Oh yes, I remember.
She appeared at the end of 4 in the after credits as Jill.
I think I I recognize her if I can jog my memory correctly. But yeah. But overall, I think we can all agree about, the live action movies are garbage, even though the CGI are a little bit over the top, but they're still, better. And
Yeah,
in a
they
way,
were so cheesy.
yeah, hell, even the CGI itself is cheesy. When Leon was fighting, what was that guy's name in the Vendetta? Uh, the final boss thing.
But you mean when it
I don't know
was?
when he.
Oh, you talking
Yeah, I
about
don't know.
Arias?
Arius, yeah, Arius. When he punched Leon, Leon just absorbed that fucking punch and just flew off and just went like John Wick slash again.
Hell, even Chris too. He was sitting there.
I
He was
mean,
straight beating the shit out of Chris, and like he was on
yeah,
top
it's
of him,
just
ground and pounding.
oh yeah, they were going at it, and with the guns and everything, and
He
they were
was
fighting.
no, he was on. He
It's
got on
just
Chris at a point and started going teching on him, just pow 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 pow. And
and just gave him the final punch and broke the freaking glass, and yeah, I really
exactly,
loved.
come on, man, you gotta keep it. You gotta keep it fair. He,
I gotta keep it fair, but I'm sorry, bitch. You used to be a cop, okay? How the fuck? You just became
he
flying all over, dual pistols, and I'm
no,
sorry. I'm sorry.
because
Leon is
he
just
survived Raccoon City. The government took him in and was like, "Yo, you work for us. You go under. You become an agent, or Sherry
well,
will not be protected." He did it for Sherry.
all
Remember
right.
RE6? He explained it. If you look at the epilogues of Resident Evil 3, he
He did
did
it for
that.
Sherry.
Sherry Birkin. He said, "Okay,
Hmm.
I will do this, but you better not harm her. Protect her. This is
Yeah.
the deal." So he went through all that training.
Yeah, it's just there's certain characters that I gotta see actual progress. Again, I gotta bring my boy Solid Snake into the matter because here's the thing with Solid Snake, right?
Mhm.
He used to be with the U.S. Army, the Green Berets, and then finally Foxhound, right? And the game does tell you that.
And he
Not
was
to mention
trained
he
by
was in
Big Boss
Iraq,
too.
and he was trained by Big Boss, yes.
Yeah.
And he went to Iraq in a secret mission, and he was only like a teenager, right? And it tells you all
He was
that in Metal Gear
20.
Solid 1 in the briefing. Wasn't when he was a teenager? I believe he was a teenager when he went
The
there.
original
He
Metal
he
Gear,
even
he was
said
20.
no, in Metal Gear Solid 1,
Metal Gear
when they were
1,
specific.
just Metal Gear, he was 20.
No, he was 20, and I know
Yes.
in Metal Gear Solid 1 he was like 30,
Yeah.
if I'm
Like
not
30
mistaken. Yeah.
something. Early
Yeah, but in
30s.
the briefing, but I'm talking about the briefing in Metal Gear Solid 1,
Mhm.
they mentioned him being in Iraq, him and Liquid, but they
Yeah.
haven't met.
Yeah.
Liquid was with the SAS, the British Secret Service, I believe, or something along those lines. But both of them were still like teenagers at that time. It's just when it comes to character development, I just you gotta give me more on paper, so I can accept that. Which goes to show that when a lot of people talk shit about Twin Snakes, the remake of Metal Gear Solid 1, say, oh, well, Snake, how could he do all these things and jumps and well, it makes a lot of sense to me. I mean, he's still young. He's a clone. He's a super soldier. Went
Yeah,
through all
but
that process, so it makes a lot of sense to me.
I get what you're saying, but I gotta say, he
Yeah,
he
I'm boring you,
deteriorated
aren't I?
rapidly.
Yeah, and
That was just a
I
weak way to
mean,
write him off.
yeah, and it shows you how in an MGS4 truly he becomes like an old man and basically useless. He does become useless. I mean, without the help of other characters in MGS4, Snake is basically
Shit,
useless.
he ain't need no help. He went at it at the end with Liquid Ocelot and beat his ass.
Oh, he did. It's just there are certain moments, like when he was just helpless and the ship was about to ram him and crush him to death. But yeah, moments like that. Um,
But they always do that. Every
yeah,
They do that in everything. There's always other characters to come help.
yeah. Rest in peace, Way
It's just
Fox.
how they do it, man.
Rest
It's
in
like a
peace, Way
trope.
Fox.
It's a common trope.
Yeah, yeah. Try to make it all dramatic and cool, but let's not dive too much on Metal Gear. Let's try to stay in topic here. But
Hmm.
Yeah. Look, here's the thing about Leon. I mean, I do like him as a became a normal agent in 4. It's just I just want more
He
out
said
of the
it in
character.
RE3. He received special forces training. He's special forces.
RE3.
He's fuck. That's why he's that good now.
In RE3 wasn't Jill in RE3?
No, I said he said it in RE3's. Now I'm talking about the epilogue is in RE3 that explains how he became an agent, why he became one. I said in RE4 he explained it at the beginning of it. That I received special forces training. He said that.
Oh, yeah. Then the president's daughter. Yada yada.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think we can all agree. I mean, we don't have to agree on certain things here because I'm my boy. I mean, we can all
it's fine. It's
we
fine.
can all disagree, brother. Yeah, it's fine. And here's the thing, my brother. Here's the thing that I really wanted to talk to you about. The PlayStation 5. Way back at the beginning of the stream. The whole backwards compatibility thing.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm with you. It is a lie. It's a joke. I can't see the PlayStation 5 being full, backwards compatible. And this was an article written by Hip Hop Gamer. Okay, this guy is a fraud, is a liar, is a hypocrite, and he's a stony pony himself. He was the same guy who talked shit about Xbox's backwards compatibility. It was like, oh, who would buy, a new console just to play old games? He said that, and now he made this article. I'm sure other people started the rumor and talking, but he was the first one I've seen. Like I clicked on an article, it was by Hip Hop Gamer, so that was a joke.
Yep. Here we go. This is why he became one. They pretty much use Sherry as.
I see.
This is the RE3 epilogues.
Yep. Leon says, "Leave Sherry alone. She is innocent." Blah blah blah. Yep.
And
I'm
if
reading this.
you said, but you have value. This is a good deal. Make your choice without regret. Yeah. Protect Sherry.
Leon,
He
and then sharply responds, "Yep."
That's why they said they finally let her go and become an agent too. And RE6, that's why she mentioned that. Because
I don't like hate. I mean, when I use the word hate towards Leon, I don't like hate him. It's just I want more out of the character. That's it.
If you ever played the was it Dark Side Chronicles, you got to see him and Krauser on their first mission. How Krauser arm got injured.
Yep, I played. Yeah, I played it. That was cool actually. When he was like in the jungle being trained by Krauser, that was nice.
But he just fell to the background now. Now he's here to back up people. He backed up Chris in Vendetta. Chris was the star of that movie.
Yeah, but
Vendetta was Chris's movie.
It's debatable as far as I mean. Some scenes in that movie was they kind of made like Leon. They kind of gave more scenes on Leon than Chris. It's like they tried to make Leon look like as if he's the main character, and Chris is more like the side character. He's not really. It's just Chris is not being treated as the main character. Again, I look at it this way. You look at it.
Let's look at the games. How many games? Chris is the main character of RE.
Yeah,
think about it.
1, 5, 6.
Resident Evil
Code
1. Yeah, like you said, Code Veronica, which is still canon, even though it's not a number sequel. He was in Resident Evil 5. He was in 6. He was in 7.
Yep.
And Leon was in Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil
and
4, and Resident Evil 6. That's it. Who's the star of the series?
All right, you know what? You win. You win.
But Leon, it's just that Leon has become more popular than Chris. That's the only reason.
Is, it's just out of all the CGI movies, The way they just,
because he's
deal with the character.
because he's always getting he's government. That's why he ended up going on these missions, whereas BSAA is more about biohazard response.
True.
He lives in both
You're right.
worlds. They called him in because he knew, and the generation they called Leon in, and I like how when Leon played back the voice, and you heard Clay on it saying, I'm trapped and hurry up. He recognized her voice, and then he was smart enough to say, I'm only taking two of you. And they was like, only two? He was like, if any of y'all get bit, I don't want y'all to have to shoot your own, just the whole thing. Like,
Yeah.
I like whoever wrote the generation, I really liked how they played it like that. But Umbrella left a nasty, nasty trail. All this stuff went
Yeah.
out into the black market, and now people have taken viruses that are out there, and they have just made them worse or added more to it. But you know what doesn't make sense? Think
Mhm.
about it. A little girl bioweapon that can get into your mind and turn you into mold. Does that make any fucking sense?
Resident Evil 6 itself doesn't even make any sense. And here's the thing with the viruses, they
But
really stop being creative. It does become like,
but at least
a bit
the
too
C
much.
virus has a vaccination from it. We won't hear from that shit again.
True. Yeah.
C virus has been solved.
Yep, with Jake. Right.
Yeah, but what about fucking mold? It's just stupid of a little girl, and they like she gives you her gift. How does she make a woman transform into a bug lady with bugs coming out her puss? It makes no sense to me. Like, think about it. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. It doesn't. It doesn't. Um, uh, back in simpler times, Raccoon City or the Spencer Mansion, things were much better then. When you see a mutated creature, it's like, oh, that's boss. Oh,
Hey,
that's got to be tough. But now it's just, anything
Spencer
that's mutated.
is one of the masterminds in that side game with the RE3 remake Resistance.
Yeah, because there's two of them. I know how the Resident Evil Resistance will work. There's like two bad guys. I
Alex
can't even
Wesker,
remember.
she'll
Alex
be a
Wesker. Yep.
mastermind, and Spencer will be a mastermind too.
Yep. And both of them are like, two characters that you and your friend can play, and then the other four people can play. And I really hate how people compare this garbage to, because I'm calling it garbage right now. I'm sorry. They're comparing it to Outbreak. I'm sorry. It is nowhere close to Outbreak. Outbreak was a full story experience where you and your friends, if you played it online, you can experience it. As a matter of fact, there's like fan servers. They're actually up. If you played it on an emulator, you can actually play it online, which is pretty cool. The Outbreak. But
Hey,
yeah, it has nothing to do. It's nothing like Outbreak.
I might not be a
Outbreak is
fan
a
of
full
it.
story.
I might not be a fan of Resistance, but guess what? It may be. Guess what it might be?
What?
It
What?
might be a foot in the door for a future Outbreak game. Let's see how this does.
You
How
know what?
people receive to it.
You caught my attention there, sir. I agree. It might be something.
It
Who
might.
knows? It
If
might.
it turns out
I,
good,
yes,
and they
I,
said they're
I
gonna
truly,
continue to update it and improve it.
I can see that.
It's not a done deal. It's not a final product. I was listening to a lot of news about Resistance. That thing, it's gonna be something that they're gonna constantly try to work on and improve. And let's see how it goes. I mean, I'm not looking forward to it. To be honest with you, it's
Man,
not.
I would
It, it
love. Oh
it's a
yeah, it's
little.
it's not.
It's
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 like a Friday the 13th type of party game where everybody can play together. It's not really that much of survival horror. It is just a party game, basically. Invite people in, play it online. That's about
Yep. Welcome to the family, son.
it.
Look,
Yeah. Other Outbreak characters can actually be used in future main titles of Resident Evil. I mean, Kevin Rayman, which is the police officer in
yep.
Outbreak.
And then the
Not to
female
mention him,
police officer. You saw her.
Rita was
You
it?
saw her desk in the RE2 remake.
Yep, Rita. It's really crazy how Rita was mentioned, but not Kevin. Not to mention that Kevin and Leon, they were meant to be partners. If it wasn't for the Outbreak, they were
Yep.
meant to be partners. Yeah, because when you play as Kevin in the police department, you can actually go and see Leon's resume. You can read about it, and Kevin will comment and say, "Oh yeah, that's the rookie," you know. And they were meant to be partners and whatnot. So it's really cool. I would love to see Kevin in a new game. I would love to see him because, and it's kind of cool. It tells you the age of the characters. So in
Yep.
1998, Kevin was 31. In 2020, this year, Kevin is 51, I believe. He's like 51.
Leon is 43. Chris is up there too in the late 40s. Him and Joe.
Yeah, I mean they're pretty old.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not really old, old. I mean, I'm,
But they,
I mean,
they
I'm 24 now. I'm 24 now. Okay, but when you're like 40, 40 is not, you know.
yeah, Leon's about a year older than I am. Because
Yeah,
in '98 I was 20.
oh, that's cool.
Damn, I'm getting old. Oh man. But
Man, you're not. You're still young. Trust me. So trust and believe, my man. You are still young. You're still in your prime time. Listen. If there's one thing in life, don't say that you're old.
I know
It's a bad habit.
I try
Don't
not
say that.
to. But it's crazy. I don't even know what they're gonna do with 8.
It's
But
just rumors right now, not to mention that this year for E3, I mean there's like other events and whatnot, but E3 is like the main thing. I heard that Sony are not attending this year.
Microsoft barely there.
Nintendo, there's
Do they
like back and
direct?
forth with their directs, but there's been something about Nintendo. They're just going back and forth. They're not sure. I believe Doug Bowser, the president of Nintendo of America, he did say that they will be attending, but I gotta go check on that. But yeah, overall this year is not really that much. But who knows? Capcom will be attending, so there's that.
Yeah.
They
Well,
still can show it on Xbox, so that's cool.
I'm trying to think of what's this guy's no longer with Nintendo, so he's not gonna be in the corner sucking the Japanese dudes off in the corner anymore. Reggie Fils-Aimé.
Oh man,
He in the
Reggie
corner
Fils-Aimé was a
like
great president. And God bless Reggie Fils-Aimé, was one of the greatest Nintendo
bullshitters.
presidents. It was cool. I'm a multi-platform guy.
Hmm.
I buy these consoles to play games, but I do believe that what was his name? Reggie Fils-Aimé is pretty much one of the coolest presidents out there. Doug Bowser is Doug Bowser. Nothing interesting about it, but yeah. Man, I'm thinking of getting a dog. I see your dog, Petey, right there. Is that Petey?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking of getting a dog one day. I mean, I'm a cat person, but yeah, I don't know about that. I might get me a dog.
Dude, cats hissing and shit. I used to have 2.
No, my cat does not hiss at me. My cat just loves me, rubs me on my leg, all that. But who knows? One day I might get a dog.
I'll put this back up there. Becky Lynch, Funko Pop. Oh, but man.
Oh, it's been crazy, man. It's been everything going on lately. And here's the thing,
They're coming back.
Kazama. I know you're a busy man, and,
Yeah.
and I respect you, no problem. It's just I try to get in touch with you on Discord, but you don't respond. I get it. You got a busy schedule, no problem. It's just whenever you want to talk
Discord on my
and
phone will
whatnot.
be going off. I don't know why. Let me see if I got logged back into it because I usually would have that on there. Let me see.
Oh yeah, because I do send
That's
like
not
some
intentional,
messages.
man.
Right.
That is not intentional.
Yeah, shit happens, man.
Yeah,
It
it said
happens.
the last response I got was October 9th, 2019. Like the last one I got. Let me see. Yeah, because I don't know why it doesn't indicate. Like it usually would give me a notification, but it doesn't do that.
I think you have to go to the settings. Maybe you disabled the notifications or something. Because I kept sending you
All right,
messages,
I'll fix
like
that.
2 months ago. And whatnot. Oh yeah, no problem.
Look, let me see. I forgot I had this thing here. I had to look up here and see it. Look at this Funko Pop. Big boy.
All right. Oh, by the way, are you gonna delete the stream, or do you like tend to keep the streams? Because I know I asked you a while
I think I
ago.
keep
I
all
think you
my
said you
streams.
don't
I
delete.
haven't. That's why I got so many videos too.
Oh yes, so you do. Okay, okay.
Yeah, I keep them. Hey, what's going on, AO?
Right.
How you doing? Got the Hunter Funko Pop. I'm glad I found this one.
Hunter. As far as figures, I think I only have the Solid Snake Nindroid and the Liquid Snake
Look
Playout
how
Sky figure. That's
look how
pretty
big
much
they
it.
make these things in comparison to the normal human Funko Pops.
Yeah, they make them pretty good, these Funko Pops.
You know, in the original Resident Evil remake, the one that came out on GameCube, they
Yep.
actually removed the feature where the hunter slice your head off, like it used to be in the old one. They took that out.
Seriously.
Yeah, it used to be in
Holy
the
shit.
game. I
I did.
saw it in the early demo. You can find it on YouTube of them actually showing that, but they removed it for some damn reason.
Yeah, here's the thing I completely hate about Capcom nowadays, even when they did the remakes and whatnot. I think we can all agree when I say they did remove the idea of having gore in Resident Evil. I think the last good Resident Evil game where we had gore was 4, right? With a
Yeah,
chainsaw getting your head cut off and whatnot. You know, anything
your
after
face
4,
burned
no.
off
Yeah, that was pretty creepy. Like
by the
Leon can
bugs.
get fucked up in that game. Yeah, with the bugs when they jump on you and just, throwing that acid.
Hmm.
Pretty crazy, crazy, crazy stuff. They don't do that thing anymore,
No, they
pretty sad,
haven't done it since 4.
which is really dumb. Even with the remake, no. I mean, they just show you like when
Is
Leon dies from a zombie bite, and it's just the zombie takes a chunk out of your neck, but that's about it.
that's
No
clear
gore.
too. It's the same
The
thing with
who?
Leon and Claire. They because of for production reasons, it's cheaper to do that. I started noticing how they were cutting corners a while ago. Yeah, they
Oh, yeah. They don't want to work too much on it, which is a bummer. Which makes me wonder, will there be gore in Resistance? Which I don't believe.
hmm.
I mean,
I
if there
doubt it.
is if there is gore, I might get it. I might get it. But other than that, I'll see a couple of gameplays when it goes out.
You see
Other than
with
that, no.
RE with RE4, most of the interactions with all these different monsters and different ganados were by Leon, so they were able to focus more on him having gruesome deaths because they can work on that character's specific animations. But when
Yep.
you have two
Multiple characters. Yeah,
multiple
it's kind of getting
characters, you
hard.
need to they only really focus on making it, cutting the camera a certain way and doing certain thing and showing you that taking a chunk out the neck or insinuating a certain death because it cuts down on animation and budget and stuff for that reason.
Oh
Whereas
yeah.
Leon was a
Yeah.
singular character.
Yeah. Hell, I don't even think. I mean, I haven't seen any deaths on Resident Evil 7, but I don't believe Resident Evil 7 has any gore, does it?
Uh,
And that was like,
you have to look at it, and if you look at the people who hack the camera in third person, you can see um
hmm.
the character has no head. when you walking around with
Well,
him on screen. But it's the part where Jack uses the blades and he cuts your head off and your hands. And if you look at it from the third person hack, your hands and head do fall off. I mean,
oh
your
damn.
hands fall off. You don't see no head because they have it set up that the character has no head, so the camera can be
Yeah, because you wouldn't be
always
see.
here.
Yeah, I wouldn't see that. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
but there's not much going that game, and it's the cheapest. All you hear is ah. I'm like, what the fuck?
That guy's moaning.
I'm like, this how Ethan died. I even said that with my old video that the RE7 isn't good. I was like, when he dies, all you hear is ah.
But yeah, production and whatnot, because a lot of money goes in these animations, and when you have multiple characters, it's hard to
It's a, I
work
mean,
on. Yeah.
it's some gore in there, especially when Jack stabs you up with that damn shovel and lifts you up in the air, but it's not nothing super graphic.
Yeah.
Yeah, not at all. Not at all.
Well, who knows? One day we might get a proper Resident Evil game. I mean, the remake, beautiful. Short, but beautiful.
Yeah, like I said,
Three's coming up next. Yeah,
it's a
you
the
got that.
second remake. Like I said before, they streamlined it. Like whereas it was a little bit it's shorter. It gets directly
Hmm.
to the point. Sometimes to a detriment. People think, "Oh my God, there's no giant spiders in it. Where's the crows at? Where's the giant moth?" I'm like, yeah, I kind of understand. I could feel your pain on that, but at the same time, these people are trying to get the fuck out of this city before they get killed.
Oh yeah, it's
It
just
ain't no
as
time for
far as create.
explore. You know,
Yeah, well, here's the thing. As far as fighting bosses, you only fight like two of them. You know,
yeah,
you fight William Birkin a couple of times, and then you
yeah.
fight the tyrant. But that's about it.
But
A lot of people really wanted to see the alligator and whatnot. I mean, sure, we did see the alligator, but it wasn't really a fight. You know,
it's a QTE
um,
basically.
Plant 42, other stuff like that from the ideas we
Wasn't
had a
Plan
while
42
back.
only Resident Evil 1?
Sorry, wasn't there like a plant that you fight in a different version of Resident Evil 2, I believe, where they had to scrap the idea off? I know I'm mixing two things now.
They probably were.
Yeah, there was like a plant, I believe,
They're
where
putting a
they
plant
were
in
going to put in.
existence now.
Yeah, but they took the idea like completely off. It was meant to be in two, but
Oh,
yeah,
okay. I didn't
yeah, it's
even
just
notice
Nemesis.
because I never got killed by the original plant in Resident Evil 1 that if the plant lifts you up, it tears you in half. I didn't even notice that in the original PlayStation 1.
Yeah, I've never played the original PlayStation 1. Let me
You
tell you
have?
something. I played
Man, I
the
used to play
remake.
the
I
shit out
have
of that
never
shit.
in my life.
That shit
I know, I'm
terrified
missing
me.
out.
No,
I'm
I ain't
missing
gonna
out, but
say
I'm
that.
planning on
I'm
getting
just
it.
saying the original terrified me. I have the Sega Saturn version, which wasn't the one with the auto aim. You had to manually aim. Me and my cousin,
Yeah, I remember you said you and your
yes,
cousin were like sharing the
yes,
controllers and whatnot, and
yes,
that's how you guys beaten the game.
yes.
So good on
Me and
you, man.
him
That was
never
crazy.
forgot that. I talked about it with him the last time I saw him when I went to Pennsylvania about us beating that. He like, yo, I'm scared. This is basically us. I'm playing the game, y'all. And I'm playing for a while. I'm like, yo, this shit around the corner. You hear, yo, I'm scared, bro. Yo, yeah, take this part. Then he like, all right, all right. Play for about a half hour. So I'm like, yo, here, all right. Then we start to. That's how we beat the game.
It's crazy, man. I just wish that the remake of Resident Evil 2 had the same beautiful GameCube treatment. The GameCube remake.
Mm-hmm.
It's just so beautiful, honestly. Resident Evil 0, Resident Evil 1 remake, they both look beautiful with that GameCube treatment. Um, but unfortunately, we'll never get to see that again. It's never going to happen with any future Resident Evil game
You know,
because,
you
yeah, we're
bring
not
up a
going
point. You know what I wanted from
What?
Resident Evil 1 remake that I didn't get? Because they kept it
What?
very faithful. I wanted a better ending. A ending that showed, I don't care if you played as Chris or Jill, but everybody
Mhm.
interacted. you remember these 5 people survived.
Yeah.
Of course, Brad, the helicopter pilot, but he was just flying. I mean, from the mansion, Barry, Chris, Jill, and Rebecca, but you never
Rebecca. Yeah.
saw all 4 of them on the screen together at the same time. That's what I wanted.
No, no. I mean, you get to see Jill and Barry the same screen. You know, when you were trying to survive
When you was with
Lisa, the
Chris,
creature.
when you was with
No, Jill.
Chris, they like, all right, when you played this Chris, it's funny that he rescued the 2 girls and said fuck Barry, and when you was with Jill, she rescued the 2 guys and said fuck Rebecca.
Yeah, that's the
Shit
thing
is
I don't
that?
understand. Yeah, and it does tell like, oh, everybody survived.
Yes,
Okay.
everybody. We
I mean,
saw Rebecca and Vendetta. She doing all right.
it doesn't make any sense. The same thing. It's actually the same thing they did with Resident Evil Outbreak because Capcom went and confirmed that all of the Outbreak survived. But when you play the game, it's only like specific ending to every character, unless if you play the game online, because there's like actually exclusive. That's what I love about Outbreak. It's pretty crazy for a PC. If you play the game online, you will get like exclusive CGI cutscenes where
Mm-hmm.
like 2 characters they can be left behind in or they can just fly off to the helicopter. It's kind of cool, but
But
that's
if they don't
like
cure
really only.
themselves, they go infected and cause the helicopter to crash.
But
Everybody
they
die.
did, went on record and said that that they all survived. And I really loved like the possibilities on Outbreak, the multiple endings and whatnot. That's what
Yeah,
really makes it beautiful.
I agree, blind man. The ending of RE1 needed improvement. And now they even talking
Yeah,
about redoing Resident Evil 1. I'm like, really? Didn't y'all do that already?
honestly, it's dumb. I think it's a waste of time. I know people are talking about they want to see Code Veronica to be remade and all that
Nah, I wouldn't mind
to be
that.
remade. Yeah, look, here's the thing. I wouldn't mind Code Veronica to get a remake, but from my point of view, I think it's kind of a waste of time because Code Veronica already looks nice. But even if it gets a remake, I'm happy. I'm happy both ways. If it does or it doesn't. But
Yeah,
that's what
but
people are talking
I
about.
think they should move forward with the series more than remake. I
I
think
truly agree. I truly agree. Number
remaking
eight,
the original
we need.
trilogy is what they seem like they should just leave it at.
Yeah,
I mean, if they do Veronica, Code Veronica, I'd be shocked.
yeah,
But
that'll be crazy.
you never know. You never know. But
Hell, I mean, three
after
is happening.
Veronica, that's it.
Yep. We might at least, you know, get like an HD remaster collection of Outbreak File 1 and 2, but that's about it. Anything after that should be making part 8, literally continuing the game.
Oh
I can't
yeah.
really see anything else what Capcom can do with Resident Evil. That's about it,
See what
literally.
Java being in there in the comment section. So I think they want to remake RE1 so they can use their stupid red fill. LOL. I'm thinking this dude many years back said he had a meeting with Capcom. I think it's about
Mhm.
whatever. He's gonna be the likeness of Chris going forth, and I think that's gonna be in Resident Evil, the one that they're working on now, the 8th one.
Listen, well, first of all,
What's his name?
the
Jordy
Resident Evil
something.
Jordy.
The guy, the actor who's the likeness for RE7 Chris. He met with he. I remember him tweeting about 2 years back, almost about met with Capcom, big things coming. This, that, and the fourth. Have a meeting with them. Yeah, he was more than likely getting ready, like working on this sequel that's coming out now, this 8th one.
Yeah, these projects they do take about 2 years, so I won't be surprised if, what we're talking about now is Resident Evil 8. These
The
projects
guy
they take a
who's the
while.
likeness to Marvin he does videos online. He's a film director. He shows you how to do film on
Mhm.
YouTube. The guy who's the face actor for Marvin and RE2 remake.
That's cool. But honestly, his design, the Chris design in Seven, man, that's just horrible, horrible. I would love to see an improvement with the engine.
They
But
will.
yeah, that's all.
'Cause
Yeah, I mean, overall, Leon looks cool in Resident Evil 2. Claire looks cool. Um, Even Jill. I know some people commented about Jill in Resident Evil 3 remake. She kind of looks off, but
she doesn't.
you know.
The more I see of her, the
I,
better it looks.
hmm,
Because when I seen
I
early
agree.
footage of Claire, it didn't look good compared to what
Yeah,
it
it was
looks
just
now.
certain angles. Yeah, basically, it was just certain
Because it
angles,
wasn't
But
finished yet.
yeah, we're just talking about specific angles. But from the trailer, she looked nice. Not to mention, what was that Russian's guy name? Shit,
Mikhail or
Mika.
the other one. What's his name?
Well, Mikhail looked cool, but the other one,
The
shit, I
white
forgot
hair,
his name.
Nikolai.
Nikolai, yes, Nikolai Ginobili. He looked pretty cool. But yeah, so far I'm really loving the engine. I just hope they make the Nemesis more, dangerous and just.
He
I want
looks
him to fuck you up in this game. Like I
he look
don't,
like he
the
can
thing that they did with the
be
Tyrant
high
was all
too.
right and Resident. Who?
Let me see something. Let's see.
Man, he
You know I
already has a
like
freaking
what's her name.
flamethrower.
What's her name is what's the model who they met? They gave from Claire's face. Oh, Jordan McEwen. I forgot what. I think she is she American. I'm not sure. Is she Canadian? One of them. But they show
Hmm.
you the RE2 remake face
I
actor.
believe Stephanie, she did a incredible job for the voice. I know a lot of
Oh,
people kind of
Penicetta.
gave.
Penicillo, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Hell, even the voice actor of Leon, Nick Apostolitos, Nemesis actually made an
Interview
interview.
with him.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. It was really, really awesome. And man, it was just fucking badass.
Yeah. See, that was undone. That was an early shot right here. The one of
Oh yeah,
Cliff you see when she's
let
looking
me
up
see.
at Sherry. Because when you seen it in the final product, she looked much different. This was an
Yeah,
early
I mean,
shot. That's what
yeah,
I'm
and this
saying.
one, oh yeah,
That
in
was
this early
early.
shot, she really looks more. Yeah, she really looks more like Latino than
Yeah.
actually
Yeah.
the version that we have now. But yeah, that's how it goes in the process of
Mm-hmm.
making a character. You go through stages, and then we get the final product.
But yeah, that's he finally, because they make him sign the non-disclosure agreement until Capcom officially announce it. He can't say anything.
Yeah.
But yep, that's that cleft chin that Leon got. Yeah, that's definitely him. But yeah, go join McEwen right there. She looked more like she did in the game when they finished it.
Hmm.
I'm trying to find the one for Marvin too. That one, yeah, he's that dude. He's a cool dude. Like I forgot his name. This one here. See, if you look on his YouTube channel, you'll see. I had to turn it, but of course, that's his name, Patrick Lavar. Now look up his YouTube
Oh
channel.
yeah. Oh
And
yeah. He does have a YouTube channel. I actually checked it.
yes,
He does have a YouTube channel. Yes.
and he show you all types of tips and tricks on how to film on camera and film on phone camera too. He's really good with that.
Hmm.
So I forgot how he got the role of it, how he got chosen. Like the dude, the young, I think he's Filipino. The actor, the face actor for Scorpion, how he got that role because they aged him. They made his face look older from
Hmm.
MK11. If you look at if you look at MK11, Scorpion looks older because it's the older Hanzo Hasashi, but that face actor is actually younger,
Oh
and
yeah.
they just, of course, added age to it. It's crazy. I believe he is. His name is Nico. Let me see. Let me. I'll look him up for you, Sean.
I only played Mortal Kombat 11. I mean, I'm a huge fan of Mortal Kombat, but this specific one, I didn't really feel it.
I
You
liked
know, I,
11 for some reason.
yeah, I think you and we talked about this in one of the oldest
By
streams.
God, Liu Kang.
Um, I don't know. I mean, I was okay with X. 11 is like, I don't know. Maybe my taste is changing. I don't know. Yeah, 11 was okay for me.
Let me see if I could find his face. Find it for Sean here so he could see. Yeah, you know what? I might have to Google it. Interact. Let's go to boom 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 properties, and now I could type in Google. I'm learning how to go navigate through this OBS. It's free software, so
I know. I use it, man. Trust me, it's a fucking headache.
okay. 11. Let me get back to this. Let's go to interact. Yeah, it's just getting into a hang of it. I like Caprice Imperial when she did cosplay as Katana. I like
Hmm.
all right. What else you see? Get Sub Zero here. Young Tox Lee is. I'm looking for the Scorpion one. Where is it? Damn. Where's the Scorpion one at? Let me put in. Let me just put in MK face actor Scorpion. See if that comes up. There he is.
I kind of like how they brought the Shang Tsung actor from the movie. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, and he does
Your
his voice
soul
too.
is mine.
That's him right
Oh
there.
yeah,
The face actor, the Scorpion, in the brown jacket.
I see.
Yep, they used his face, and they aged it up.
Oh yeah, they gotta modify it a little.
And then they had the younger one and the older one. Hmm.
Yep.
I forgot his whole name. His name is. Let me see if we can go. We can find it. His whole name. His name is Nico. I forgot his last name. But if you look down here, this is
Mm.
the voice. The bald guy right here is the voice. He's the voice actor, and this dude's the
I see.
face model. The face model, voice actor. Because they gave him an authentic Japanese accent or authentic Asian, more like Japanese. Because Scorpion's
Oh yeah.
Japanese and Sub Zero's Chinese.
Yeah, Sub-Zero is Chinese.
Mm-hmm. Kua Liang is his. That's the Sub Zero is. Bihan was the one before his
Bihan
older
is
brother,
the original
Noob,
one. Oh yeah, it
Noob
was the original
Saibot.
one who died. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep. Noob
Nico Milado is his name, Sean. Yeah, you see it. And Ron
Mm.
Wong Young, his name is, I believe, is Scorpion's voice actor.
You know what's cool?
Mhm.
I'm really loving this new upcoming Mortal Kombat TV show that they're doing, I believe.
Doing another
Uh,
TV show?
yeah, I've seen a trailer. I think they're doing it. My brother showed it to me. You can go ahead and Google it right now.
Look at Jay's
They're doing like
actress,
yeah, they're doing
Jay's face
like an
model.
anime Mortal Kombat. It's pretty cool.
Oh, you mean that's an animated movie?
Oh, it's a movie. It's not a
Yeah.
show. Oh, okay. I thought it was a show. I had no idea.
Garrett's face model. That's cool. Sub-Zero and Scorpion. And then Jade though. That's a good like they use a lot of her likeness.
Blind Man says I didn't like Claire's look in Resident Evil 2 remake.
Oh, you
As in the
didn't?
face or the costume?
I did.
Come on, man. I actually really liked her face. She had a nice face. Now, as
I
far as the design, it was nice. You know,
I
I
like
liked it.
Reese Imperial. I got found a picture of her cosplaying Katana. That right there when she did a cosplay of Katana, I like, damn.
Mm. Yeah, she is something.
Let's see, Imperial cosplay. Let me see if we can find it. Yeah, she is. We good. She has the live action Katana right there. But yep. But I seen what's her name, the girl, the female that wrestled for WWE, Zelina Vega. She cosplayed Jade. I was like, God damn. The thing is, Zelina Vega is only 4'11".
So,
Jade. She did. She also did. Queen of the Dam. You know, Aaliyah cosplay. She did that.
mm.
But look at it. She's a tiny little thing.
Nemesis, my boy, is in the chat. Nemesis, how are
Hey,
you, sir? Glad to have you in this beautiful,
hey, how you doing?
amazing.
But yeah,
Right next to my man KazamaFury. We're here. We're just enjoying it, sir. Glad to have you.
yeah, the cosplay. This was funny because look, Kofi was Shang Tsung and fucking Xavier Woods was Shao Kahn and she was Jade. And who that? Ronda
Oh
Rousey,
yeah.
who's the voice
Yep.
of fucking Sonya. You know that, right? She was the voice of Sonya, Ronda Rousey.
Uh, no, I'm not really that into deep with Mortal Kombat characters.
Yeah.
As far as voice actors, I'll be honest with you, man. When it comes to Mortal Kombat, I'm not that too deep with it. But I
Hey,
do know the
Nemesis, how you
characters.
doing, man? Doing all right? We was just talking a lot earlier about just this, everything from these
Oh
new
yeah.
consoles to Resident Evil to yeah,
Corona, pretty much
coronavirus,
everywhere. Around the block,
zombie
man.
dare
We're
virus,
talking.
all that stuff. Um, I'm
Oh yeah.
thinking, uh, yeah, I gotta
Oh
find
yeah.
out the date to that animated movie for Mortal Kombat. We're supposed to be
Oh, you
rated
have
R.
to.
I gotta see,
Oh yeah.
but I don't know. I really don't know what's going on with Resident Evil.
Yes, Nemesis, my man. I'm actually in the stream right next to my man Kazama. We're just,
Yes,
talking, having a good
yes,
time.
that's him on the Discord. Yep,
Oh yeah.
on the Discord. But I'm about to wrap things up in a little bit because I get up for work in the morning.
Oh yeah,
Yep,
absolutely. No
and
problem.
I've upgraded the stream. Never says now I can switch to my secondary camera that's unfiltered, as you can see here. What's going on and everything. So yeah, you can
Yep,
see
upgrade. We're going up.
you see the green and the green. That's why it doesn't pop up. My headphones never pop up on there because they green. But if I go to my HD camera, as you can see here, boom, just like that. I could take the secondary camera and I could always aim it at something so you can see, like case in point, my
It's
sleeping
those
dog.
magical headphones, man. Those magical headphones. um, Just disappear.
There go PD right there. He's not too far from me. As you can see, this is my old TV I gotta get rid of. There go Chip right there. As you can see. Boom. This is why they can come so quickly over to the sink. Right there. They're right there next to me. Mm-hmm. Just like that. But let me go back down to sit here and we can always switch back to the main camera. Yeah, I have two cameras. Like, I bought the HD camera recently. But I'm like, this camera, this 1080 camera, is not damaged or broken, and I can use multiple
Mm.
cameras on the stream. Why not? Let's go for it. And here we go.
Yep, that is the beauty of technology, sir.
Yep. You know, me and Nemesis have done live streams where we talk with each other in the past. So, yep,
Oh yeah,
it's
yeah,
not too crazy to see him here every now and then. It's like
yeah. Me
I
and Nemesis. Yeah,
what's
me
that?
and Nemesis, we talk like off camera and whatnot.
Yep.
He's I consider him a brother of mine. Honestly, we good friends, good friends. We talk off camera and cool stuff like that. And yeah, it's pretty cool.
As I can always add multiple people next time and get this whole thing going.
Oh man, hey, I mean, I'm telling you, next time,
Yep.
hopefully we can have Nemesis here. We can have, absolutely,
New
absolutely, it'll be
people. Yep.
fantastic.
Yeah, but I got a lot of this the camera I got here is a Logitech one that I bought last weekend. It is the damn it's teal color. I'll show you on my regular camera. Let's go here. This one here. The 4K web pro webcam. That's the one that I'm using the green screen feature on. This one here, it's that one.
Mm.
As you can see, since the box is of a greenish tone, it works on that as well. It's not completely green, but green enough that you can still see the outline.
Yeah, being all invisible.
Yep. I'm trying my best to get this setup thing. I just got to neaten everything up, and some things I do have to put in storage that I don't use anymore, so I can get free up the clutter. I got these two ottomans where all my wires and controllers go. Got two of them right here. The storage ottomans. You open them up and put the stuff. I need to just get some time to get some organizing going. Yep. He's never just say, yeah, me and Zonex are like bros. I'm just chilling, eating some Subway, and yes, it'd be nice to talk in the stream again. By the way, how's the medical field going? Oh, it's going pretty good. Like, I mean, I haven't gotten a full time job in it, but as for gaining experience and whatnot, yeah, that's going well. I've been March 12th would be 1 year that I've been an EMT completely. So I'm 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 not deterred. I actually like it. I really do.
Hey man, I mean, wish you the great, brother. Seriously,
All right.
truly wish you the best.
But my time is coming to the end here. I have to hang up. I have to cut this stream here at nearly the 2 hour mark. But I gotta go to bed. I'm like really tired. I gotta
All
get
right,
up and
brother.
work
It's
tomorrow.
been a pleasure. Oh yeah.
All
All right.
right.
It's been a pleasure. It's been awesome talking to you, and hopefully we can do this in the not too distant future. So I wish
Okay.
you good night and take care, brother. Peace out.
All right. Peace out. And as for everybody still on the stream here, all right, y'all. Thank you for watching. Hit the thumbs up on the way out. If you haven't hit it on the way in, thank you so much for everybody. Have a good night. Hopefully, I see you guys again here soon. And have a good weekend, everyone. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.